Boya made a recent visit to that site to inspect the progress of work. Good evening and welcome to Divine Mercy Prime. Those were the headlines for tonight's newscast. Their full readouts and more will be yours in a moment. The Bishop of the Diocese of Buea, His Lordship Michael Bibi, has made known to the Christians of the Diocese of Buea, the priests and personnel who will work and taking up their various new functions for the 2024-2025 pastoral year. The new assignments are contained in a transfer and appointments letter the Bishop released this Thursday, June 21st, June 20, 2024. The Chancellor and Notary of the Diocese of Buea, Reverend Father Augustine Anuchan, was guest on a special edition earlier today on DMR TV with the documents. Let's have him read it out once more.
Good morning, televiewers, and welcome to this special edition, this special program wherein the Bishop of Buea makes public the transfers and appointments of priests and other personnel for the 2024-2025 pastoral year in the Diocese of Buea. And this circular is addressed to all priests, institutes of consecrated life, and societies of apostolic life, Christ lay faithful in the Diocese of Buea. I write to communicate to you the following transfers and appointments for the 2024-2025 pastoral year. 1. The Bishop's House. The Bishop's Secretariat, Father Michael Mbui from Boston College, United States. His function is Chancellor. Father James Ajombu from Notre Dame, United States. His function is the Bishop's Private Secretary. Father Armstrong D. Niba from St. Martin de Porres Parish, Likumba. His function is Diocesan Archivist. Buea Deanery. St. Martin de Porres, Bokwango. Name, Father Batamak Jean Lambert from Our Lady of Lourdes Gardens, Parish Priest. St. Martin de Porres, Bokwango, Father Benjamin Fon from the Major Seminary, Ibambui, Parochial Vicar and full-time DMRTV. St. Anthony of Padua Parish, Buea Town, Father Christian Elumbat from All Saints Parish, Mutengene, is the new parish priest. Father Jude Wanki from Immaculate Conception Parish, Great Support, is a parochial vicar. Immaculate Conception Parish, Great Support, Father Emil Tabitanka, who is coming back from studies from the Gambia, is the new parish priest. Our Lady of Sorrows Parish, Wonyaliose, Claretian Missionaries, parish priest, another Claretian missionary, parochial vicar. Saint Therese of the Child Jesus, Mekongi, Father Stanley Monet from St. Letizia Parish, Tiko Douala Road, parish priest. Father Philip Elvis Soja from the Major Seminary in Bambui, parochial vicar and full-time DMRTV. Regina Pacis Cathedral, Small Support, Father Basil Sede from the Diocese of Charlotte, United States of America, parochial vicar. Moliko Deanery. St. Charles Luanga Parish, Moliko, Father Maxwell Ewang from that parish, St. Charles Luanga, is a new parish priest. Father Samuel Bila from Our Lady of the Holy Rosary, Livanda, is the parochial vicar. Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral Parish, Father Armstrong D. Niba from St. Martin de Porres Parish, Likumba, is a parochial vicar and diocesan archivist. St. Peter and Paul University Parish, Father Desmond Asongacha from studies in Poland, is the parish priest and also CUIB staff. St. Michel Archange Buitengi, Father Florentin Awamu from the Bishop's House, is the acting parish priest. Father Kestin Nyamjo from Birokor is the new parochial vicar and also full-time DMRTV. Chico Deanery, Christ the King Parish, Movange, Father Joel Ngolo from St. John of God Parish, Bonadikombo, is a parochial vicar and chaplain of CKC. St. Martin de Porres Parish, Lekomba, Father Ernest Nibangongjo from the Diocese of Charlotte, parish priest. Raymond Veshiyi from Stams Bambui is going to spend his diaconal year, one of the deacons to be ordained on the 29th of this month. St. Peter the Apostle Parish, Modeka, Father Chrysanthus Munu, Mill Hill Missionary, is a new parish priest. Father Elvis Mbangsi, also Mill Hill Missionary, is a parochial vicar. St. Francis Parish, Mutengene, Father Elvis Kina from St. John Paul II Parish, Ekona, parish priest. All Saints Parish, Mutengene, Father Michael Agbecha, St. Patrick's Parish, Ngeme, is the new parish priest of Mutengene All Saints. St. Letitia Parish, Tikodwala Road, Father Bernard Ebule from St. Peter the Apostle Parish, Modeka, is the new parish priest. Munya Dineri, St. Andrew Parish, Munya, Father Stephen Berigny from studies in the Gambia is the new parish priest. Father Diodene Moka from Holy Family Parish, Newtown, Limbe, is a parochial vicar. Father John Baba from St. Mary's in Baltimore is also the parochial vicar. St. John Paul II Parish, Ekona, Father Edwin Wisenywe from St. Charles Luanga Parish is the new parochial vicar. Moyoka Dineri, St. Joseph's Parish, Moyoka, Father Mario Are from St. John of God, Bonadikombo, is the new parish priest. Father Pontianus Tita from St. Andrew's Parish, Munya, is the new parochial vicar. St. Dominic Parish, Munyenge, Claretian missionaries are in charge of that parish. Limbe Dineri, Holy Family Parish, Newtown, Limbe. Father Sebastian Fonsa from Our Lady of Sorrows is the full-time chaplain at St. Anne College and also the parochial vicar. Father Francis Ngoe from Stams Bambui is also the parochial vicar and assistant chaplain. Queen of the Holy Rosary Parish, Livanda, Father Angole Princely from Stams Bambui is the parochial vicar. Our Lady of Lourdes Parish, Gardens, Father Edwin Mai from CUIB Douala is the new parish priest and associate diocesan architect. Father Nathaniel Ugochukwu from Stams Bambui is the new parochial vicar and chaplain of Our Lady of Lourdes College and DMRTV. St. John of God Parish, Bonadikombo, Father Asek Bernard from St. Joseph's Parish, Moyoka, is a new parish priest. Father Francis Xavier from studies in Spain is a parochial vicar. Dieudonné Ambe from Stams Bambui, one of the new deacons elect, will spend his diaconal year in St. John of God Parish, Bonadikombo. Bota Dineri, Holy Trinity Parish, Bota, Father Irenaeus Emeka from Stams Bambui, parochial vicar. Father Victor Ndifozu from St. Martin de Porres Parish, Lekomba, parochial vicar. St. Patrick's Parish, Ngeme, Father Ernest Ensa from St. Francis Parish, Mutengene, is a new parish priest. Father Hilary Ngome from Small Support Parish is a parochial vicar. Deans, Muliko Dineri. The new dean is Father Frank Bayong. Bota Dineri. The new dean is Father Peter Namongo. Muyoka Dineri. The new dean is Father Mario Are. And Tiko Dineri. The new dean is Father George Ngomba. Colleges and institutions. Bishop Rogan Minor Seminary. Father Emmanuel Epie from studies in Rome is the new rector and diocesan master of ceremonies. Eric Afongang, one of the deacons elect from Stams Bambui, will spend his diaconal year in Birokor. St. Pius X Commercial and Technical College, Limbe, Sister Vera Otia, handmaid of the Holy Child Jesus, is the principal. Father Victor Ndifozu from St. Martin de Porres Parish, Likumba, is the new college chaplain. Christ the King College, Tico, Sister Caroline Fon, a sister of St. Therese, is a new principal. Father Joel Ngolo, coming from St. John of God Parish, Bonadikombo, is the new college chaplain. St. Joseph's College, Sase, Father Kingsley Nwabweze, from St. Andrew's Parish, Munya, is the new college chaplain. St. Anne's Girls School, Limbe, Sister Marceline Tata, sister of St. Anne, is a new principal. Father Sebastian Fonsa from Our Lady of Sorrows is a new college chaplain. Father Francis Ngoe from Stamps Bambui, assistant chaplain. Our Lady of Lourdes Secondary School Gardens, Mr. Valentine Etukeni from St. Joseph's College, Sase, is a new principal. And Our Lady of Lourdes Secondary School Gardens, Father Nathaniel Ogochukwu from Stamps Bambui, is the new college chaplain. Our Lady of Grace Moyoka, Father Pontianus Tita from St. Andrew's Parish, Munya, is the new college chaplain. Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Munya, Father Stephen Berigny, coming from studies from the Gambia, is a new college chaplain. John Paul II Institute of Theology, Father James Ajombu, coming from studies in the US, is the new director. Diocesan Services, Diocesan Vocations Office, Father Emmanuel Epie, Vocations Director. Bishop Pius Our Memorial Pastoral Center, Sisters of the Handmaid of the Holy Child Jesus, Director and Staff. Diocesan Project Office, Father Basil Sede, Assistant Director. Mount Mary Hospital, Sister Juliet Nange, Administrator. Sister Christabel Tanifo, Staff. Miss Kunu Etundi Ann Lis, Accountant. Bishop Pius Our Memorial Pastoral Center, Madame Nuela Ebane, Accountant. Diocesan Chaplaincies of Apostolic Groups and Apostolates, Catholic Women Association, Father George Ngumba. Divine Mercy Apostolate, Father Maxwell Ewan. Legion of Mary, Father Pontianus Tita. Precious Blood Apostolate, Father Stanley Monet. St. Jude Apostolate, Father John Baba. Catholic University Institute of Boya, CUIB, Moliko. School of Catholic Studies, Father James Ajombu, Faculty Member. Office of Exams and Records, Father Desmond Asongacha, Director. School of Business, Father Peter Ama, Faculty Member. Divine Mercy Radio Television. Staff, Father Philip Elvis Soja, Journalist, Broadcaster. Father Benjamin Fon, Journalist, Broadcaster. Miss Eileen Same, Journalist. Miss Jamilatu Tontang, Journalist. Stanley Tata Kofi, Journalist. Father Kesin Nyamjo, Broadcaster, Journalist. Father Samuel Bila, Broadcaster, Journalist. Studies. Father Augustine Anuchem, Catholic University of Central Africa, Yaoundé. Father Alphonse Ekema, Pontificio Collegio Missionario Internazionale San Paolo Apostolo Roma. Father James Mfo, Boston College, United States of America. Father Herbert Niba, Pontifical John Paul II University, Washington, D.C. Father Jude Visor, University of Dayton, Ohio. Father Clifford Fonji, Catholic University Institute of Boya, Moliko. Father Alphonse Wongibe, Durham University, England. Father Elvis Tambe, Studies. Father Michael Njumo, Katuk Bamenda. Father John Sindile, Katuk Bamenda. Fidei Donum. Father John Chamda, Diocese of Charlotte, North Carolina, United States. Father Jervis Kebi, Diocese of Charlotte, North Carolina, United States. Father Joseph Awo, Fidei Donum, Diocese of Portland, United States. Father Francis Ncham, Fidei Donum, Glen Mary, United States of America. Father Isaac Anuchem, Fidei Donum, Glen Mary, United States of America. Father Tobias Bekong, Fidei Donum, Archdiocese of Sherbrooke, Canada. Father Valentine Ambe, Fidei Donum, Archdiocese of Sherbrooke, Canada. Father Thomas Nkemasong, Fidei Donum, Diocese of Ngaoundere. Father Martin Linwe, Fidei Donum, Diocese of Ngaoundere. Note: All appointments take effect at noon on Thursday, 11th July 2024. Newly ordained priests and deacons will resume on the 1st of August 2024 at midday. All other previous appointments remain unchanged. Priests who are going out for studies or as fide donum should meet with the bishop to arrange for temporary accommodation as they prepare their documents for departure. In parishes where parish priests have been transferred, all ongoing projects should be suspended until the new parish priest takes over. All parish priests and heads of institutions going on transfer should prepare elaborate handing over notes, and all handing over notes must be completed by the 3rd of July 2024. The handover team will consist of the Vicar General, Vicar for Clergy, Chancellor and Finance Administrator, the Dean of the concerned deanery, and the Education Secretary for colleges. The Bishop has clear instructions to give every new priest or personnel upon assuming their new office. Every endeavor must be made to contact him before or immediately after takeover. And this circular has been signed by Father Augustine Anuchem, Chancellor and Notary, and Bishop Michael Miabiswe Bibi, Bishop of Buea. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
The months of June and July is the time for transfers and appointments of priests within the church province of Bamenda. This period is often characterized by much speculations from both Christians and priests, as no one is certain of the final decision of the bishop and his college of consultors. When the transfers are finally released, the expectations of some are met while others are disappointed with the outcome. What should be the right attitude of priests as well as Christians towards transfer and appointments is what our reporter Matilda Bisong now attempts a comment on.
Welcome to that time of the year when in the ecclesiastical province of Bamenda, the air is full of speculations and expectations as the traditional letters of appointments and, in quotes, disappointments fly across the province from the offices of the respective suffragan bishops and their metropolitan. For the bishops, it is a time when moves are made to meet the specific demands of the respective local churches as well as of the province. The letters are expected to be the fruits of proper discernment with the respective college of consultors. Discernment which, according to law, must guarantee the well-being of the individual pastoral workers who are priests in question and must foster the growth of the said local church in general. This holistic approach helps distribute pastoral talents where they are most needed and fosters a dynamic and adaptable ministry across the diocese. It also caters for the welfare of the individual priests who may either need some attention for their psychological, mental, spiritual balance. The letters of appointment soon become for some Christians and priests letters of, in quotes, disappointments. While Christians have their expectations dashed because some particular priests of their interest are not sent them, others are disgruntled because their most lovable priests are sent away to some other assignment. For these, the discernment process usually gets flawed and distorted by some biases about which they begin to speculate. Some even get to the extent as advising their beloved priests, who in their estimation have suffered the biases, to resist the transfers. For the priests, such is a very tempting moment, as they either get too excited by appointments which appeal to them and make them look, in quotes, big, or get disgruntled and conclude the suspicion of hatred they had envisaged from the bishop and or his close collaborators. Hence the much talked about punitive transfers. Nonetheless, should the needed discernment be truly interfered with by human weakness, then the result would generally be the creation of an atmosphere of lack of trust, suspicion, and hatred, which of course robs the pastoral playing field of the topography necessary for proper pastoral solidarity and effectiveness. What results would we expect in such a situation? In the minds of many who win the sympathy of those disgruntled priests, The moment of disappointment is when the bishop uses the opportunity to settle scores with those priests whom they consider recalcitrant. But should this be the case, then our church is heading to breakneck speed towards ruins, as the bishop, after Christ the Good Shepherd, is called to give equal and commensurate treatment to all. Some priests, having enjoyed the lavish nature of some parishes and institutions, find it difficult to leave. Yet, if they must leave, they whisk away some valuables from their area of work. Others are so excited to leave to the extent that they will not have time for proper handing over. For some Christian communities, this is a time of great pain and frustration, as they seem to be sending off priests from their communities almost every year. For those who do not do so every year, their disappointment, or better still, challenge, lies in the need to give their priests a befitting send-forth ceremony. While some communities use the opportunity to showcase their gratitude to the priests for the work well done, others seize the opportunity to settle their scores with the outgoing priests. Dear Christians, support your priests by means of either a befitting send-forth or welcome ceremony. While the incoming priests may be more apprehensive than expected about their assignment, the outgoing priest may be going to assume an apostolate that appeals better to him than the previous, and obviously need to go and attend to the flock in another fold, just as or even better than he did for you. Restrain Christians from comparing him to their predecessors and or successors. Christians in gratitude should take the time to express gratitude to the departing priest, even if they didn't really care for them. Send him a personal note, letting him know how his ministry has affected your life. He will appreciate the word of thanks. Placement of priests call more from the faithful, a spirit of prayer and a disposition to foster a stronger sense of attachment by priests to their bishops as strings to a guitar, so as to produce the necessary harmony as prescribed by St. Ignatius of Antioch.
Let's keep talking transfers, but now to Manfi Diocese, where Reverend Father Nelson KZ has taken over from Father Christopher Ibuka as the new station manager of Radio Evangelium and Director of Communications for Manfi Diocese. During the handing over exercise, the newly appointed Director of Communication beseeched his entire team to collaborate with each other and strive for success. The handover took place June 19, 2024, supervised by the Vicar General and Chancellor of Manfi Diocese. Nadesh met with the details.
The significant handover in the Diocese of Manfi symbolizes the transition of leadership from the former Director of Communication, Reverend Father Christopher Ibuka, to the recently appointed Reverend Father Nelson KZ. He took over the mantle of leadership after the recent appointed and transfer of personnel and priests in the Diocese of Manfi for the 2024-2025 liturgical year. Reverend Father Nelson KZ expressed his gratitude to God for choosing him to work in his vineyard.
It's a wonderful opportunity that has been given to me by the Bishop of the Diocese of Manfi to serve the Church of Manfi in this capacity as Director of Communications. You know, the acquisition and dissemination of information is something that is very delicate and something that must be taken good care of in the diocese. I want to use the opportunity to say thank you to my predecessors and my most immediate predecessor, Father Ibuka, whose shoes I don't think I am able to fit in, but with the grace of God, I'll do all that I can to see that we move the office forward and we move things forward also.
He further voiced out that his main attention will focus on that of His Lordship Aloysius Abangalo, Bishop of Manfi Diocese, and to spread the spirit of evangelization. He also beseeched his entire team to cooperate with each other and work in unity.
To equally call on the collaboration of our workers together we'll continue to make the communications office and the Diocese of Manfei something beautiful for God. So basically, our vision will be that of the bishop first and the evangelization of the peoples, because that is what this channel is meant for. And with that, I think I haven't taken over. We can begin work.
The Assistant Director of Communication, Paulette Ntansi, applauded the effort of the outgoing Director of Communication of Manfei, who have served since 2018. To her, they are going to work hand in hand with the newly appointed Director to strive for success.
It is a great moment for us all in the department as we're welcoming our new communication boss. I cannot go further without applauding the sincere efforts of Reverend Father Christopher Iboka. He has been at the helm of the department for the past 6 years, and we want to appreciate his efforts and for everything that we learned from him. And we just want to assure the new director that we are there, ready to work in love, in unity, with a great team spirit, so that the communication department of the Diocese of Manfei can move forward. You know, the communication department of any organization is one of the important departments of the organization, and so together with him, we know that we are going to work to make Manfei Diocese something truly beautiful for God.
An over which took place on Wednesday, June 19, 2024, was supervised by the Vicar General and the Chancellor of Manfei Diocese.
Now let's come back to talk diocesan projects in view of the celebration of the 75th anniversary of the Diocese of Buea come 2025. Finishing touches at the Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral Moliko, and the Pastoral Center continues to gain steam in preparation for this day. Our reporter Joseph Otto made a stop at the project site where the bishop paid a visit and brought back to us this report.
As the Diocese of Buea prepares to receive the bishops of Cameroon for the 49th edition of the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon come 2025 and celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Diocese of Buea, construction works and finishing touches continue to gain steam in the Bishop Pius Awa Memorial Pastoral Center and the Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral Moliko. This dual main project in the diocese, which will serve as a place for meetings, prayer and spiritual upliftment, everything is being put on deck to ensure its completion thanks to the effort made by the Right Reverend Michael Bibi, his collaborators, workers on board, and Christians of goodwill in and out of the Diocese of Buea. Meanwhile, as finishing touches continue to go on in the second building of the Bishop Pius Awa Memorial Pastoral Center, which consists 52 rooms and other constructions like the chapel, convent and the hall, His Lordship Michael Bibi and some priests made a stop at this site this June 19, 2024 to see the level of work done so far, thereby making some corrections. As these construction works continue to make waves in the diocese, the production of benches for the co-cathedral continues to go on, as well as the production of beds for the pastoral center and painting of walls at the co-cathedral, while finishing touches are going on as concerns the tiling of the floor. When all is said and done, it is hoped that these projects of the diocese will be used conducively and effectively by not only Christians of the diocese, but the entire community.
Let's leave the church's confines onto something else. The population of Bokwango is elated for the renovation works effected and spearheaded by the Buea Council. The project to renovate the market seeks to alleviate the suffering masses to easily do business within their locality. Jude Mbako tracked the mayor of Buea, who paid a visit recently to the site. His report.
The issue of markets in the town of Buea is a crucial one, given that many of them lack orderliness. From the central markets at Bichingi to that of Muya, Great Sopo, Buea Town, Bokwango, and just to name the rest, the story is the same: congestion and disorder. This project to reconstruct the Bokwango market comes as a relief for this community that is witnessing an increase in the number of inhabitants daily. When the town mayor, Barrister David Mafani Namange, visited the site recently, he instructed and insisted to the workers to speed up work and deliver within the given 3 months duration for the project. He also explained more about this market.
Area was handed to the council from the days of the Bakuri Native authorities, which was transformed to the Boya Council, and with the increase in demand and supply, we said they needed a facelift, and it needed a facelift. That's why we worked first with Sueda, and they came in to do the open shades, and we worked with the population to improve on the market. And as we talk, the entire market will be constructed without the council taking a loan to invest in it. We are going to do build, operate and transfer, and with that the entire market will be completed by the next 3 months. We have part of it will be open shops, part will be closed. As it stands, some will be decked structure, story buildings, and we have invited the population, and they respected the invitation, responded positively. It's true that 2 years ago we tried, it didn't quite work out well, and this time around, those requesting to be part and parcel of this whole beautiful idea are more than the space we have for them.
This market at Bokwango has existed for over 40 years. Today, it looks so dilapidated. Reconstructing it comes with great advantages to the populace here.
I am called Brother Ngamne Eric, the president of Bokwango Market Union. This market will help us a long way to see how we can have a lock-up store. Many locked-up stores. We had some few lock-up stores given to us by the Boya Royal Council, but today we will have many lock-up stores by individuals and the Boya Royal Council mayor. So we are very happy with him, and we are glad because Bokwango Market will have a new face, and it will change the look of the market.
So many things that be like where people that not be fit bring them from maybe from Douala or other places for the bring them for the market, they be the end only for OIC and maybe Central Market. But we believe say as the market go big now, so they will know the struggle again for go find goods and maybe other places. The suppliers are going to meet a winner for place because of the growth of the market.
As the market in Bokwango takes a new facelift, the mayor calls on all to stay peaceful and positive and feel part of the developmental process of the community. He says he has a big dream for his people in Boya. While the Bokwango market witnesses a new phase of construction, other markets are also targeted. All these to ensure that everyone gets affordable goods and services easily, thereby reducing the burden on their cost of living.
9 persons have been killed after a fire set off explosions at a military ammunition depot in Chad's capital, N'Djamena. The explosions lit up the sky as thick smoke covered the clouds in the West African nation, setting off frantic efforts to extinguish the fire as residents fled their homes for safety. And in Saudi Arabia, more than 500 people have died from heart-related illnesses during the annual Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca amid extreme temperatures. According to reports, temperatures rose to 51.8 degrees Celsius in the shade at the Grand Mosque in the Islam holiest city on Monday, affecting and leading to lifeless bodies. These and more on our foreign page with Njamilatu Tontan.
More than 500 people have died from heat-related illnesses during the annual Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca amid extreme temperatures. According to reports from Saudi Arabia's state TV, temperatures rose to 51.8 degrees Celsius in the shade at the Grand Mosque in the Islam's holiest city on Monday. Medics and officials speaking on conditions of anonymity said they believed that the death toll could be as high as 600. While Saudi Arabia has not given an official death toll, the cause of the dead on the list circulating is not named. Families said many of them were due to extreme heat. Most of the Hajj rituals take place outdoors and requires walking considerable distances between the sites. To manage the intense heat over the 5-day pilgrimage, which got underway on Friday, Saudi's authority implemented various safety measures, including misting towers, cooling stations, medical tents, and hydration points. Officials advised pilgrims to use umbrellas and keep themselves hydrated, to stay out of sun in the middle of the day, and to take rest periods between rituals to avoid heat fatigue. But despite all the precautions, the death toll from the heat is expected to rise. On Wednesday, hundreds of people continued searching for missing relatives at Saudi hospitals. Last year, more than 8,400 pilgrims were treated for heat exhaustion, with nearly half of them hospitalized. All Muslims are required to make the Hajj once in a lifetime if they are physically and financially able to do so. More than 183 million Muslims performed the Hajj in 2024, including more than 1.6 million pilgrims from 22 countries, according to Saudi Hajj authorities. Saudi Arabia has spent billions of dollars on crowd control and safety measures for those attending the annual 5-day pilgrimage, but the sheer number of participants makes assuring their safety difficult. On to this other report, 9 people have been killed after a fire set off explosions at the military ammunition depot in Chad's capital. Government spokesperson Abderrahmane Kolamala confirmed the news on Wednesday, adding that 46 people were being treated for various injuries after the explosions jolted residents from their sleep late Tuesday in the Gorji district of the capital, Jamena. The explosions lit up the sky as thick smoke covered the clouds in the West African nation, setting off frantic efforts to extinguish the fire as residents fled their homes for safety. The cause of the fire was not immediately clear, and President Mohamed Deby Itno said an investigation will be conducted.
That report concludes Divine Mercy Primer. But before we let go of you, let's look into the headlines once more. Priests and personnel of the Diocese of Buea now know their various workstations and parishes for the next pastoral year of the diocese. The 2024 transfers and appointments were released earlier today by the Chief Shepherd of the diocese, His Lordship Michael Bibi. The Divine Mercy Co-Cathedral and Bishop Pius Our Memorial Pastoral Center continue witnessing more touches in preparation for the 75th anniversary celebration of the diocese in 2025. In our project update tonight, we brought to you highlights. And the population of Bokwango expresses delight with the reconstruction of their markets. Mayor David Mafani Namange of Buea made a recent visit to that site to inspect the progress of work. Thank you for watching Divine Mercy Primer. Remain glued to DMR TV for more educative programs. Up next shall be Mountain Echoes. Have a restful evening.